Pals? There we go. They're there. Pal team is hungry. Every time. They're always hungry though. My inventory is a little bit full. Let's just see what we can do before we leave on the adventure. So I hope to be going pretty much exclusively adventuring on this one. Do I need a cooling box? I mean, how fast is the decay? Where are they actually putting all the berries? Let's build one here. Let's see, how terrible is it to have a little bit of decay? Is anything here close to being done? I can wait for that to be done, just to see. Because generally I don't feel like having a freezer is worth it. It could be worth it. I might actually do it this way. Let's do a quick test. This is PalProfessor back in action, actually. Because I want that on the floor. Ironic. Okay, so when it's in my inventory, when it's in the cooling box, 40 minutes. Doesn't seem like there's any special buff to have it there. And here, still 40 minutes. But is it the same with these berries? Are any of the berries done? Do we have any sort of raw berries? Let's get the raw berries. Oh, let's get the raw berries. Cancel the work. Raw berries, 10 minutes. 10 minutes. Doesn't seem to be any benefit with no cooling pal on it. So might as well just delete that. Save on those. Then we have the berries, 10 minutes. I feel like pals eat more than every 10 minutes anyway. So having that cooler doesn't seem super beneficial. Like one pal slot will be just cooling. We can make some buns. That seems nice. Will they be fine with that if I steal this with me? I'm just gonna leave a couple of things in the base. Let's just keep on building these. Very aesthetically pleasing. Anything being built here? Nothing special. 6 minutes left on that one, so let's just leave a little bit of stuff. I'll sort out the inventory. Let's keep the stuff worth money. We can leave that. This should be a pretty good exploring loadout. Still no grapple though. I really do want a grapple. I did go for that one. Let's see. We killed you. So I guess killing the level 11 Grintail, getting a grapple, and then it's adventure time. Weapon is damaged. Pal team is still hungry. That's probably you, right? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wasn't that gone? And now it's back. And the campfire is back. This truly is a randomizer. So what are all the transporters doing? You're cooking. Oh. They're all bugging out. That's unfortunate. Is there any way to get you to not be bugged? Can we fix that? I don't care if anything is being blocked down here, I just don't want it to be bugged. Something is in the way. Hopefully this stuff. Come on. Come on. Perfect. Is this working fine? I mean, it seems to be working for the vanworms, which is good enough for me, I guess, if they're... Just don't want them to stop transporting this stuff just because Wumpo is going down here. I mean, I could make a logging site and just assign the logging pals to that instead. Can I afford that? I did say I was gonna go adventuring, but you know how it is. Can't blame me for just playing the game. Will it reach there? Should be fine. Should be fine. Where's my monitor stand? Over here. So which were these logging pals? Maybe I can replace the... I feel like I just need one logging pal. Do I really need all these? Maybe it is a panking playthrough. Panking. They got mining, they got transport. They're like a worse combat, I guess. If you're just looking for that part. Will this be fine? And then one Wumpo. Hopefully. Come on. Come on. How is this not working? There we go. Log inside. Wumpo. Will you work? Yeah, he's doing great. Not doing great. Logging. Okay, he's doing something else. We'll make these. So what was the plan? Get one grappling gun, right? And all those pals are transporting, I guess? I mean, they must be doing something. Let's go kill Grintail. Or let's go kill Ashermain. Maybe we'll get our legendary. I don't think I can use it though, but it would be nice to have. Just farm. See how many parts I get. Right, the keybind. I was trying to mount with the old keybind. Maybe this will actually be better because if you hold in mount and then summon pal, that's easier than holding forward or any movement key. Like I don't have 3 fingers to do that normally. But with the keybind on the mouse, like if I'm fighting a tower boss and I wanted to get out of there quickly, I guess I would just, like I'm holding the mount button and I press POW. Boom. That feels easier because I've been sort of moving my hand, but I'm not like a pianist or anything. I'm pretty bad at that. Now will you have helpers? No random Swedes here to help you? I guess not. Let's see how Shadowbeak deals with him. I got some loot to grab over here. So if I was a Pocket Pair developer, I guess I would also randomize like the PAL merchants. I don't know if breeding is randomized, I'm just gonna assume it's not. I would randomize the breeding. And then probably randomize like the saddle levels. Like any PAL with a saddle, I would try to randomize, I guess. Honestly, I'm not really like sure how all that would work. But I feel like if I get this Ashermain at level 11, I don't want to wait until level 60 to mount. But you can't have everything. I guess it would also make the game a little bit easy, but I don't know. I don't think the point of playing randomized mode is to have a crazy difficulty curve. It feels overall easier because you can get like the good pals a lot earlier. I guess we'll see if I get Frostallion knocked earlier. But what are the odds that Frostallion knocked is still level 60? Perfect. No legendary schematic yet though. But I did get that tech point. Alright, the bounty tokens. This is not something I've discussed a lot on my like main ThePalProfessor videos, but with the bounty tokens, they are pretty imbalanced. Like they give a lot more buffs to, I mean Pocket Pair loves Dark Pals. I think it's mostly Dark Pals that get that buff. It seems to work on, it's Party Pals it works on, right? I'm not saying it wrong. Increases the stats of pals in your team, right? So it's just another kind of buff to any sort of party pal, and is it the damage, electric damage? Yeah. So something like Bellanor Libro or Shadowbeak, when you have all the bounty tokens, will be a lot more buffed than, let's say, an Orsurk. But I guess Orsurk does get a lot of dragon buffs. But let's say it's boosting like the electric attacks of Orsurk. It's not boosting Orsurk like the booster pass. It's just electric attacks. So if you use like Poly Kera Uno or just Kera Uno, you don't get the same amount of boost as you would on a like Siren, I mean a Libro or Shadowbeak using their skills, if that makes sense. I just used a lot of words to explain something rather simple, I think, but I mean, I think that's just time filler. We are filling time. Did I really not fight you? Why do I feel like I fought Grintail? Oh right, I did it in a dungeon. If I recall correctly. You're not Grintail. You're just pretending. Come on. Let me dismount. There we go. Shadowbeak should work again. Seemed to work against the dungeon boss. Not sure if dungeon bosses and these alpha bosses share stat gain. Might go back and check out, what was it, part 2 or 3? I'll take that loot, thank you. Might go back and check if it's like similar stats to the dungeon boss and the alpha boss. If they're both level 11. Not sure. Do I want to catch Grintail? I guess why not? Let's see, where is Petalio? Just in case. Well, that was fine. Nothing legendary there either. I guess we'll see what spawns over here. There's the Ron Cherry Alpha. I'm a little bit curious what pal is gonna spawn there. And then I'm most interested in, what is it, like the Nightwing and the Doomed? There's not a whole lot of early game pals. So I guess like you could reset your save until you get Frostallion knocked in the Pen King spawn. Because I'm just also going to assume that the sealed realms spawns are being shuffled around. This has gotta be Celery that they're replacing. They should be nicer. It would be cool if they could replace the temperament as well, so that all those early game pals would have like the Chikipi, Kativa, Liftmonk, etc. Like Liftmonk I think is the only pal, I think Mimog as well, those two pals are the ones that run. Actually I wonder what replaces Mimog. There should be one pal spawning all over the map if they shuffled Mimog. And then Mimog should be super common at like one special location. So maybe dog coin farming will be very viable. Let's take some random egg. As I tried to remember what I was supposed to do. Okay, so that's not a shuffled egg spawn. I'm pretty sure. That is just Alpha Dinosaur from the starting zone. Now do I want to butcher this? Saddle? Let's see. Sure. Yeah. Do I want to butcher it? I guess. Like, it has no passives. It could be pretty good for breeding. Let's just save it for now. I don't need the schematic now anyway. Let's just see if we can make that grapple gun. Is that a weapon? There we go. I can only make one. What am I lacking? Let's get some more of these. Okay, this is building up very fast. Or I'm just playing very slow. Did they pick up all the ore? Ooh. It might just have despawned. All of that juicy ore. Oh, maybe it didn't. Maybe the transporters are keeping up now that I'm not mining wild trees anymore. You're having fun. Overall a decent starting base to just leave alone. Why is nobody working? You work. Shouldn't be a whole lot of workload, right? Oh, it's actually a decent amount. Fluffy pal bed. Did I even unlock that? Buffy? Oh, that's all the way down there. No, I'm all caught up and ready. The Nosum saddle. I don't think I've ever used that. I don't think I'm gonna use it either. Is there anything else I'm missing? Requires 2 Asian tech points. I guess that's what I'm saving for. Do I want to... Yeah, let's just make ourselves a little feed bag. Because we're lazy. Really, I should not have to do any work. But Eileen, don't you have decent? You have handiwork 3. Are you not? You should be making my grappling gun. Hey, where are you? Wait up, wait up. Perfect. I wonder if they made us carry her this way to not entice a certain player base. Okay, I couldn't. Maybe I turned off handiwork. You only have level 1, right? That's a big downgrade. Natalia's back in action. Now, how many grapples can we make? I want probably 2 more. Yeah, 2 more would be fine. What can I waste my time doing while I wait for that? You guys are doing fine. Anything I have not built yet? Let's see. Breeding farm, not super interested in that just yet. Wait, what did I unlock? That's a pillar? What would I use a pillar for? Can I get up to my bed if I use a pillar? No. Not connected to a structure, but... Oh, there we go. I saw it. It was there. Come on. Come on. Why can't I build? Come on, Pocket Pier. What is this? I am trying to do my best here. Trying to reach my pillar. I can't reach my bed if you don't let me connect the pillar. What? Overlaps? What are you overlapping with? The tree? Can I reach the other side? Come on. That's very specific placement. Overlaps. I don't believe you. Let's make a pillar that's climbable instead. This way. So this is how you don't get snakes in your house, I guess. I'm pretty sure German Tide would manage to get stuck up here anyway, even if I have anti-snake technology. But this seems fine for me. I'm happy with that. I might be blocking some sort of ore spawn, but it is what it is. Oh, 1 grappling gun is ready. Where did that go? Oh no. Where's the item sorter thing when you need it? There we go. I'm helping. Okay, do I care about the pickaxe? Not really. Let's get you out. Meat cleaver. I mean, I think it inspires pals to work a little bit harder. We'll keep that around. Dog coin. Food. Oh, food. I could queue up some more food. Oh, this is running out. Let's not let it run out. How close are we? Perfect. Okay, let's queue up some food, and then we're going on a proper adventure. Wait, no. No flour. It is pronounced flour, right? Not floor. Isn't that something you have in toothpaste? Okay, 3 grapples. Now we're ready to go. Got some food. Got a bat. Actually, it's not a bat, it's a wooden club. Now, do I want to explore upwards? I think I'll do that first, actually. And then go to Feybreak. Just because I'm curious about the alpha spawns I'll get up there. And then on the way now, I'll just see what kind of pals we get spawning around here. That's gonna take me some... No logging, please. Oh, don't freeze me. There's a reason all the freezing pals don't spawn until Astral Mountain. Or Floppy. She never wins. I guess. Yeah, there's a reason all the ice pals spawn later. That freezing mechanic, like Ice Missile has gotta be the best skill out of those early game skills. Or not early game, but the ones that pals use when all their other skills are on cooldown. Maybe not the best. Let's see, I don't think Spark Blast is super good, the electric one. Let me dismount. This entire playthrough is just gonna be me getting used to having rebound my mount key. We're off. What else is there? Ignis Blast, I guess, and Dragon Cannon are very good because they have the burn aggregates. Wind Cutter, I think the grass one is called. It's decent, like, I like it when leveling, just because it goes through pals. There's a lot of Lilines. Somebody commented that it's probably replacing Bronze Cherry. I can see that. Due to the level. Okay, I'm gonna show the super secret egg spot. There's so many Lilines. Is it really replacing... No, they can't be replacing Bronze Cherry. It's supposed to be rare. Is it replacing like the cow? Musarina, but I think they usually spawn in packs, right? Okay, here's the super secret egg spot. 2 eggs. It's not like super secret, but it's neat. There's these small details that you remember from your first time. I don't care about Arsox, do I? Needs a silver key. Oh. Another weapon I haven't really used. Is he shooting at me or something else? Can we sneak in here while he's busy? So you have these moments that you sort of remember like in a weird haze from the first time you played Palworld probably. Like for me it's finding that level 10 Incineram spawn. Finding that double egg location. I think the Fenglope alpha spawn. But like my first time playing Palworld, up here you got that level 10 Incineram. I mean I didn't even know I was here. I was still like very confused on the map. It's just suddenly at night time I found a level 10 Incineram, and that was very exciting because then I didn't see another one for the like entirety of the playthrough. Like I reached max level. Back then there wasn't a lot to do as well. Like you reached max level and then you were done. You could fight the tower bosses, no real reason to. But just reach max level, like catch yourself a jet dragon, fly around, realize it's very fast, and then you were done. Then I kind of restarted. And I still didn't know where I found that Incineram until way later. Super exciting story. And yeah, finding that double egg location, very cool. Eikthyr Terra, one of the more forgettable pals. Okay, so the King Pakas are swimmers on this save. You say evidently? Yeah, you say evidently. Evidently. Probably. They are swimming pals. Kinda wanna catch a Blasamute, just cause they're neat. Do I? I got stuff to do. They seem super common. I'm not sure what I would use it for. I already have the Phalaris. It's a decent mining pal, I guess. Mining kindling. Don't really need to replace my my other pals right now, though. I will be catching all these pals 12 out of 12. Like later on when I do Oxport Christ. When I do the quick leveling. Oh, just normal Warsict. Wait. Oh right, it's on the sanctuaries. That's why you can spawn here. Godfins. My favorite. So what are my favorite pals? Because it was quite difficult to choose favorite pals on that, what do you call it, like a questionnaire? A poll? A poll. The pocket pair. I think they've had like 3 now. I'm not sure if I ever saw the results, but I did vote on them. Thank you. So they had those like asking you for your favorite pals. I think like just as Feybreak released I was running the oil rig a whole lot. So on that one I picked Galeclaw and Felbat, which was just, I mean they were fresh. I hear something. They were fresh on my mind. What is it? What is that pal? Starion. Ooh, that's a shame. For it. Okay, we switching pal. Let's see what we can do here. I do have 2 Gigaspheres. So yeah, I think I picked, it's probably Ragnarok, just because Ragnarok has always been one of my favorites. And then I went kind of full Meta Slave and said Felbat and Galeclaw. Because I do, like, Galeclaw is probably one of the more fun pals. If I'd voted today, I would have probably said German-type Ignis. Just because if you think about like the entirety of me playing Palworld, that has probably been like the main pal for me. Like thinking of Palworld is probably thinking German-type Ignis for me. And then Ragnarhawk. And then the third pal would be a pretty difficult choice. Like I think still Galeclaw is a lot of fun. Can Petalia heal herself? Not sure. Let's see, what else we got? We got Shadowbeak. We can use Shadowbeak until it gets low. Don't look at me. What else could possibly... Like, we're thinking favorites. Like, Astegon, of course, is up there. Just because of, like, the early game, before they made the ore mining sites. Like, just mining on Astegon with Lightning Strike. That was a nice experience. In terms of just fun, probably Galeclaw and, like, Croagero. But then you probably need to add like Tarantris as well, because that's also a lot of fun. Shadowbeak, it's cool. Like I enjoyed it a lot during, I think, like Sakurajima, early days Sakurajima, just running dungeons on Shadowbeak. Then I started doing dungeons with, well actually not Sakurajima, pre-Sakurajima, doing Astral Mountain dungeons. Okay, my map isn't fresh. But just doing Astral Mountain dungeons on Shadowbeak, that was a lot of fun. Divine Disaster, just crushing tower bosses. Fun. What else is there? Jet Dragon is probably the one that's been in my party the most. Can't really count Gobfin. Like, Gobfin is more of a... You use it because it's the best. Like, I don't really want it to be the best. It's not fun, it just sits there and boosts you. You never actually see it. Except for when you're farming the first ones. When you're mass catching them. Oh, come on. Do a little bit more damage. Where are you going? Come on. Are you gonna die on me, Petalia? Okay, that's the last sphere. Perfect. I knew we could do it. Oh, I just saw the lucky and I forgot for 1 second that that's how it works. There's a little road up here. I thought for a second I got like Demon God or something. A little bit disappointing. But still. So yeah, probably overlooking some pals that I really like but don't use a whole lot. Hate this pal. Like, what are the worst pals? Like, for me, I have some biases. Like, Bushi Noct, not getting EI Giri. Big L. I spent so much time, like, I made 3 perfect pals, 3 perfect Bushi Nocts. I think I gave them either Flame Funnel or Holy Burst, like, pre... Oh, come on. Okay, we have 1... I think we have 2 more low-level rolls. Hopefully, the Doomwood and the Felbat locations. But yeah, Bushi Noct I don't like because I wasted a lot of time breeding it, and it doesn't get the skill that would make it good. Then Vixie. Wait, am I stuck? There we go. Don't like Vixie. Think it's a bit of a... Like they said that they added a lot of spheres to it. I spent the time maxing a Vixie. And then you realize that those spheres that they said, like, it now has a chance to drop higher tier spheres. Yeah, sure, nice. When you get 1 red sphere every 6 hours or something. Very good, after catching 117 of them. Serpent Terra, it's not like any reason to dislike it, it's just very meh. Sort of like Kick It. They kind of have terrible partner skills. Like Serpent Terra reduces the weight of ore, but at the same time we have ore mining sites, like nobody's going out mining ore. Let's see, we have the Doomwood up here, right? And then kick it reduces the weight of oil. Which is also like, it feels like if it did something else related to oil. Like maybe you could go and visit a oil node and it would like suck up some oil from the oil node like outside your base, so you could use it to actively farm oil or something. I'm not sure. What did we get? Ribbony Botan. Oh, come on. That's hardly an Anubis. So what else? Let's grab... The fast travel is all the way on the other side, but I guess since I'm here... Ragnarok. I'll grab that fast travel. Yeah, now you started a war, buddy. Oh, I didn't hit you, he hit you. I'm out of here. This isn't fair. Ribbony Botan. I mean, come on. Seriously? Okay, who are you? Joltog. We gotta save the Joltog. Come on, buddy. No? I mean, be that way then. I'm giving you this one chance to live. Thank you. Saving Private Joltog. Bushi? I do like Bushi. It's just Bushi Knock that I don't like. Brickster. I mean, pretty cool. Can't even remember what the partner skill is though, but I did like having them in my base as the lumbering pals for the entirety of Sakurdima. Then I moved on to, not the entirety, I did move on to Shroomer Noct eventually. When you realize that, like, you don't really use a lot of wood. You don't need a good lumbering pal, it just needs to be decent. So just Shroomer Noct, 3 of those will just lumber away and reduce sanity rates anyway. So that's fine. I am interested in finding the bee, but you can also buy the bee. That's another thing to keep in mind. You can buy... Ooh, bee guard A. You can buy that bee that makes honey from the regular PAL merchant. If you don't find it on your randomizer, you're not, like, it's not a dead save. You just go to small settlement, check the stock. If it's not there, travel away, travel back, check the stock again, and you will eventually... No, wait, maybe it's not that guy. Wait, no, I lied. I don't think this guy is the bee seller. I think this guy is the bee seller. It's one of them. I think I reset the small settlement for a early univolt if I'm not catching one. I might be lying. I'm not gonna double check either. You'll just have to take my word for that. I don't know. Do you think the merchants are randomized out here? Let's just check what they have. Hello, Joltog. Let's see, can we interact? Can't do. I wonder why I can't do. Now this is the small settlement stock, I think. Yeah, Ring of Mercy. Does sell spheres, which is odd. What do you have? Al Merchant. Anything good here? No rainbow passives for me, I guess. Oh wait, I don't want to be on this one now. So this one, it's the one down here. Let's just go and check that spawn. Wait, the fast travel though. We'll get to the fast travel. Let's check the boss. So the playthrough will be speeding up in terms of leveling. Like, I'm not really bothering... Oh, Elfidran. I'm not really bothering with the speedy leveling right now, because, like, eventually you're just gonna see me zoom through the levels. No worries about that. I will level very fast once I actually start leveling. I have my methods. Okay, the time to reveal, is it a Frostallion Noct? Or Sict? No, great. Is there anything else I've run past? That Nightmare? No, not super interesting stuff. This one is decent. Just to get lumbering done. But I also have the Wumpo, so I don't care that much about it. Let's grab this fast travel then. pretty fitting with this hat. I do like the drip. Looking nice. There's gonna be a bunch of Univolts and Rayhounds here or what? No, Wyvern. I guess. Are you friendly? They seem friendly enough. Nothing fun in the cage, right? Oh, just a Fwak. Nobody cares about the Fwaks anymore. So I'm used to taking this route around. Maybe I should take... I think it's like the heat thing. How far is it? I think it's still gonna be faster to go this way. Just because of the heat thing. If you go that way around, I think you have to go more in the water. And if you go this way around, and I'm talking about like, we're going around the mountain. Because I want to build my main base on Feybreak immediately. You can do that at level 10, I mentioned it before. But I do like repeating myself. I do like repeating myself. Wait, they're hungry. Where's the food I brought? There, oh, we can eat. We can eat a little bit of Gale Claw. Everybody hates Gale Claw anyway, so it's fine. I mean, it's a love-hate relationship. Like, Gale Claw in my party, best pal. Gale Claw outside the party, worst pal. What level am I? Should have the Gale Claw. Yeah, there it is. Should have that glider pretty soon. Maybe I'll get the levels just from exploring now. Not actually sure like where the zones are that I need to explore. Like, will I get experience if I just swim around, or do I need to go up on this weirdly rendered terrain here? Is this exploring? Come on. Oh, come on. The beacon. Ron Cherry. Not super exciting spawns here. At least I got Eternal Engine Univolt. Is there no pals spawning down here? Huh. Interesting. Like, these locations with no pal spawns are always something to keep in mind, I guess. Not sure why. Because I can't remember the reason for it. But there is a reason you want to keep some spawns in your head. Or some no spawn locations in your head. It did go a little bit below water, right? What happens if you dismount while below water? Oh, you also float up. Nothing interesting here. No funny bugs. Why am I not getting any exploration experience? I haven't been here before. Deep bamboo thicket. Give me experience, please. Maybe it did count, like walking here. Wait, how did I miss this one? Maybe I took this route. Should have taken it. I need the tech points. But I'll get... No, wait. That was the wrong pal. I was on the right pal. No, not you either. We're swimming. So this is going to be super exciting. Wait, let's see now. It's swimming pretty slow. I press shift. Pretty fast. So it can sprint forever in water. Interesting. I need to update my mounts sheet in that case on the website. Because I just assumed it worked like all the other mounts. I don't really use swimming mounts. Quick drink. But I think I mentioned it before, but I'm just gonna assume either that you don't mind me repeating myself or that you haven't watched it, because I got some time to fill while I'm just swimming around. So swimming pals to the oil rig. I see it recommended a lot, like oh, you're going to the oil rig for the first time, just grab a swimming pal to avoid the lasers, which is fine. Like if a person just wants to see the oil rig for the first time, and then for their second trip out when they want to get their gear back. But then if you're deciding that you want to farm the oil rig, like I don't recommend spending the time making a fast swimmer, condensing it and all that stuff. Because just the time, like you can see it's pretty slow compared to like just a regular flying pal or, I mean at that point, level 55 oil rig or level 60 oil rig, you probably have a jet dragon. Or a pretty good like grapple launcher system worked out. Like Pocket Pair gives you grapplers and it gives you gliders. I'm pretty sure they want you to use them. So that's just something to keep in mind. Let's switch mount here actually. If you're gonna be doing, I think, let's say the RNG here, level 55 oil rig, the legendary weapons had like 0.5%, so let's just assume you're running it 200 times for the sake of this math. Slow ass swimming mount, gonna take a couple of minutes in and out. You take that times 200 compared to like the 30 seconds it takes to get there on a jet dragon or a glider. That's a lot of time played. And I don't mind like having a lot of time played, that's fine, but you're just swimming in a straight line. It's not super fun. Like sure, if you want to be, let's say, inefficient, if you want to do the oil rig slow and steady, killing all the NPCs because you enjoy it, like that's exciting gameplay if you like it. Swimming in a straight line, not super exciting stuff. But I'm probably preaching to the choir here. Like if you're watching ThePalProfessor do a let's play, you're probably aware of that kind of gameplay mindset where you want to do maybe not min-maxing, but at least a little bit efficiency. So it really depends. Same thing with level 60 oil rig. I see a lot of talk about the balance on it. Like, should it take 20 minutes to complete if you want to kill NPCs and use your... I forgot to check the egg spawns, actually. Should have been looking around for a Jignus egg. Maybe. But anyway, if you want to do the level 60 oil rig once with your favorite pals, like sure. It doesn't matter if it takes you 6 minutes or 30 minutes. If you're just like, let's say you're even doing it like 10 times and you're just gonna use like whatever green, blue, purple schematic you get. Like that's fine if you want to use your favorite pals. If you're gonna be doing it like 300 times to get the applied technique books and the lightweight hex light armor and the plasma cannon and stuff like that, then you probably want to use like the Gobfin build thing just so you can do it in like 6 minutes. Otherwise you're going to be spending a lot of time farming the oil rig. Like just total time played on the oil rig itself. Like 30 minutes with 300 runs. I'm pretty sure that's 150 hours. Quick math here. Oh, you can sneak by here. So when does it get hot in this region? I actually didn't bring any sort of hot or cold resistant gear. I think I can buy a heat resistant shirt. Then I'm actually wearing a little bit of heat resistance. What is this? Heat resistance level 2? Is this fine? Can I go up here and not die? Keep forgetting how like the heat levels work. I think it's level 2. No, I can see this temperature thing. It's going up. And I grab the fast travel. They also changed it. Like I did know how it all works, but then they changed it. But that's like 8 months ago. I don't really have an excuse. It's just I mainly play on my main save where I'm just like switching to climate shirt or something. But this seems fine. I'm safe. Let's just slide a little bit. Slide and glide, boys. Slide and glide. So what's spawning over here? Is it gonna be a bunch of Cativas now? Let's see. Very exciting to see. So nothing is spawning. Wait, where is... There, come on, catch up. We're sliding and gliding over here. No? You don't want to pick me up? Come on, I am holding the button. Anything fun in here? We'll grab you. Container grab. Some oil rig tech coming to play early here. Where are all the pals? Maybe the randomizer just randomized them all away. Hello? Are you pal? Seems friendly enough. Okay, Valley. Nobody cares about Valley. I think it's one of the forgotten pals. Don't think I... Wait a minute, you're not randomized at all. I think Valet is one of the pals that... I don't think I've ever seen a screenshot of somebody like rate my team and there's a Valet in it. There's a couple of pals like that, like Surf and Terra I mentioned. Never seen that. Seen Kick It, just because people like the design, I think. Okay, let's see, which one of you sells a shirt? You, right, heat resist shirt. Do I need a heat resist shirt? I feel like the cold resist shirt would help me more on Feybreak. Hopefully this is fine though, what I'm currently wearing. Okay, so now we're going to Feybreak. And I want to go around on the left and settle on that little beach where I've shown the legendary sphere factory on Feybreak in previous videos. Not sure if anybody is actually watching this that hasn't watched my previous videos. I don't think I'm anyone's real first choice of Let's Play dude. I'm just assuming people have been watching a little bit. But yeah, this is the Feybreak route. On a regular save, I like to go here at like between level 10 and 21, depending on if you want to use Serpent, Vanworm, or Nightwing. That's bad timing. Do I have anything? Yeah, we have a little bit of stuff. So if you're using Serpent, Nightwing, Vanworm, right? You go to Feybreak early, you collect just a couple of eggs, and you probably end up with the ones, I think it's Phalaris Aqua, Prunelia, I always forget what it's called, and Splatterina. So Splatterina, handiwork level 4, very nice. Prunelia, very good planting pal. You can use it instead of Lylene because it gives a buff to crops. Probably Lylene is better if you're not condensing, but I mean it's viable. It also works nights, which is pretty nice. And then we have Phalaris Aqua, just a decent alternative to Germantide and available a lot earlier through those eggs. Wondering if there's anything else. I think there's eggs for Warsec Terra, but I'm already catching that. But you can also get the early Warsec Terra. It's always nice to get the level 3 mining pass early, but Dig Toys is also an option there. And it's not like super... Oh, we already finished all the food, did we? You're getting some Rush Roar. So I guess it's... Like, usually pals get hungry when they consume stamina. I assume all this, like, constant sprinting on Serpent is just consuming stamina, but there's no stamina bar. Something like that. I want to grab a fast travel somewhere around here. Usually you can kind of see them through the fog. I'm not sure what I have my render distance and stuff on. Let's take a quick look-see. What are my settings? We got view distance high. So maybe that's if I increase that. Didn't change much. It's just field of view max and ride camera distance max. Then I think the rest I just kept on whatever it was already at. I did change some controls now in this Let's Play. The interaction, where is it? Partner skill. Is there anything else that you would... Summon pal, ride skill, E. Is there anything else that I would like to change? Build menu. Not really, I think. Pal stats, P. Huh. Yeah, I don't think I've ever pressed that. I wonder why it's all the way over there. Anyway, not super interesting stuff. Just I think the ride distance thing is very nice. Otherwise the camera would be like a lot more zoomed in when you're mounted. And then field of view, something you just kind of get used to having a broader field of view. I guess it's one of those settings that lets you see more when you're like fighting tower bosses. You can see like out of the corner of your eye if like you got a divine disaster heading your way or something like that. Now where's the fast travel? That's a hexalite node. Can I see any? Should be one around here somewhere. Any secret fast travel points? Because I want to grab a fast travel point in case I just die. I don't want to have to do this whole swim again. I'm not sure where on Feybreak I'm arriving. Maybe it's over there. Maybe this is the first beach. And then there's one over here probably. Let's get a little bit closer. Scorched Ashland. Any fast travel spot? No, I think it's probably over here then. Let's go to this corner. Before I get absolutely nuked by a random rock burst or something. That's another like kind of interesting, not sure how interesting you're gonna find it, but for me, I find like the first 10 levels of fighting past, like when you're being hunted by pals early game, it's a little bit scarier than late game, because late game, you know, they walk up, they start doing their big animation thing. You're usually kind of out of the reach before they finish casting their skill. Well, let's say you're a level 10 and you're around the Vanworm spawn, like where the Musarinas and the Bushi Alpha is. You get 3 Vanworms chasing you. They're gonna cast like Ignis Blast, Air Cannon, and hit you with all that stuff. Okay, so we got Wumpo. Right, it's Randomizer. Kind of forgot that part. Let's see if we can just rush in and grab the fast travel before we die. Lopi, you're here. Hopefully they're friendly. Lulu, this place is feeling very friendly. I do think Wumpo Botan is angry though. He's not very nice. And he's in the water. I don't like that. Don't like him walking into the water. I want water to be my safe space, you know? It's where I can... The water is where I can voice my political views. Let's go back in. I'm not actually gonna voice my political views. Let's sail away. So how do I have anything? I should have brought some more food. Oh, we got a little bit. Perfect. You're good to go. We will survive the trip around the island, hopefully. I don't think... No, pals don't die and I don't die. It's when I send out the penking that I die to cold. It is becoming nighttime though. I hope I don't die to cold on the way here now. Maybe I should have prepped a little bit better for this. Let's put on the cold armor. Hopefully that works. Kilamari. Friendly pal. We got the Lulus. Maybe I'm getting a little bit close now. My curiosity. Something about a cat. Amorest, friendly. So far Feybreak is seeming very friendly for me. Can we see any of the alpha spawns? Musanda looks. Hopefully it's not an Anubis here. But I guess since I am on Feybreak in the eggs, I mean, just going by that Dinossum, the eggs don't seem to be randomized at all. So then I should be able to get myself a Splatterina here. And a Brunelia thing. And a Phalaris Aqua. So overall the base setup seems pretty good. Hopefully Astegon is not over here. I am curious also about like how the Mimog spawn is gonna work. If he's gonna be spawning all over the place or not. So hopefully, I guess it's Astegon But worst case, we breed for that. Kelpsy, Astegon, those are the ones still on the checklist for pals that I kind of need or want. And hopefully I get to the base location before like part 16. A little bit of a swim. I mean, I did also do this run, which was not worth it. Absolutely terrible. Not fun. I wonder if predators are, what do you say, predator pals, if they're randomized. Unfortunately, you can't catch them. Hopefully they add that as like a, because they have pretty cool attacks, like a predator sphere or something that you can use to catch the predator pals. I'm mostly interested in naturally the predator, Ragnarok, and Germantide Ignis. But even like the Incineram Noct, another variant that feels worse than its original version, but still, they do have some pretty cool attacks. Predator suits here, very cool. I do like them. But they're basically just pals using Noklam's partner skill, I think. But they have some pretty cool attacks. Except for the ones that use the lock-on laser thing. That's still such a meme skill. Is there any other skill that feels like lock-on laser? Just the biggest wind-up in the game. And then a straight miss. Like, I feel 90% of the time. I'm not trying to exaggerate. Like, 90% of the time, it will miss. Maybe it's time to download mods. I am considering doing, like, just testing a bunch of mods. And doing a video on, like, use these mods, or I recommend these mods or something. I haven't gotten around to doing mods at all. Like, it's weird. I think I have 3,000 hours now on Palworld. And still never used mods. While on stuff like Factorio, for example, I installed mods almost immediately. Just for some small quality of life stuff. I feel like mods, like that's the reason I haven't done it. One is to just have the ThePalProfessor channel be like relatable to the masses, like console players and stuff like that. I don't want to be running around with like a Penkin skin on my character or like a super PAL edited PAL. I think it's a slippery slope. Like you start editing one PAL and then you're like, oh, I might just make myself like, 50 Joltog Crysts for fun. But with as many hours, oh yeah, that's not aiming for me. Oh, they're absolutely shredding it. Jesus. How strong are those guys? That's Mamorus, by the way, the highest health pal in the game. I don't even want to grab the Lift Monk effigy with those guys there. That's probably a straight up one shot. Okay, so I want to head in this direction, I think. How far did we get? Oh, just past the first point. Which way am I aiming? Yeah. It's gonna be a little bit of a journey to get where I want to go. Because it's almost down, I think like around the 2/3 point, going south on Feybreak, the place where I want to make my base. It's I've shown it in like the base locations videos. The one that has 2 hexalites, 1 oil, down on a beach with no enemy pals. And knowing my luck with... Oh no, he's hungry. Still no food, right? No, this is what I have, Serpent, I'm sorry. We will starve together. Where was I? Something about base locations, I think. Serpent distracted me. That's about as far as my memory goes. But yeah, I'm gonna build my base there. It's gonna have 0 enemy pals spawning. Then I can start mining hexalite early. So once I do get to the point where I use hexalite, I will already have a little stash. And then I'll just build my 3rd and 4th base there as well. and just use that second base that is now a mining outpost. Gonna get moved to coal. Might skip quartz. Not sure if I'm gonna have it on the quartz location or just wait for the quartz mine. A lot of it depends really on if I get asked to go early and stuff like that. But that's the general plan for this playthrough. Then I will see if I do... Like, I'm not sure. I feel like stopping for research and farming paths for expeditions might be worth it, might not. Maybe I'll kill a couple of bounty targets and just see how that works out with like the research notes and expeditions. Like when I'm done mass catching paths for a while, that's probably when I start doing the expedition stuff. We'll kind of see what level is reasonable for that. Now I'm so far away from a fast travel point. I don't want a random angry like beacon to spawn out here. Still have pretty far to go. I guess my serpent is gonna starve. Yeah, he's starving. He'll be fine. He doesn't need a lot of health. I guess what I could do... I don't really want to go too close. Okay, we got some Lulu spawning. We could make a quick attempt at just... Where's that base? Here we go. Dismantle. Just using it, as I mentioned, as a free teleport. So we go up here, we build the PAL box, and we hopefully don't get one shot during these 3 seconds. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Where's my base? Let's see if everything is working as intended. Grab some food for Serpent. Don't really have a lot of stuff to drop off. Hungry. These pals are starving as well. Everybody's starving. Maybe I need to build some more plantations. They'll be fine. They'll be fine. They're just whining. Do I have the materials to build anything else? Can I build another one? Yeah. Yeah, let's add one more. I don't want to be too harsh on them. One of them is already depressed. Wait, what are you doing? Idle. So who's cooking? You're supposed to be cooking. Come on, man. Fixed assignment to wheat plantation. I don't know. My pal team is starving. And you're just sitting there. And you not work? Is it on a short break or something? Just says idle. Did I turn off cooking on you? Where is your thing? Oh, you're supposed to chef stuff up, man. Come on. Come on, you're the main chef here. Jamie Oliver me up some jam-filled buns. Seems hungry. I wouldn't... What is it expecting? It's not cooking. But I guess I can't judge it too hard. Like, who hasn't sat in front of their computer being hungry and just not gone to cook? It's relatable. Am I cooking? No. What am I doing? Cook? Now I'm cooking. Nice, crispy... What is this? Like a drumstick and eggs? Very tasty. Hello, I actually need some food for my serpent. He's starving. I know you might not care, but... Come on, bird. Do your thing. How long is your break gonna be? Okay, let's try manual assignment. Will that work? Oh, so now you can cook. Waiting to cook. You might be the worst chef I've ever seen. Haven't seen a lot of chefs though. Not sure the local pizzeria guy counts, although he is very friendly. The sign is like in Arabic though. When you look, you got the choices. You know, you can order. Oh, I'm gonna mispronounce some stuff now. You can order satar, something like that. It's like this green stuff that they put on the folded bread thing. Right. I'm showing my food knowledge here. I was gonna say culinary knowledge. I'm not sure that's a word either. But yeah, you got the satar. Then you got something else, which is just cheese. I think that sign actually just says cheese. They gave up on their like local words for cheese to make it understandable. Then there's a third word. And I asked him what it meant. He said meat. And I said, what kind of meat is it? And he just looked at me and just said, meat. So I ordered 2 of those. It was fine. That's actually very good. Exciting food stories here. While we wait. I mean, they're eating it faster than they're making it. I don't think my food setup is working very well here. Or maybe it was that they were all just kind of starving. But I'm hoping these penkings are eating a little bit less than that mammarist I was using. We can just check. Oh, penking actually eats a ton of food. These are all some high food consumption pals. Just Asherobe, that's normal. All the others are hungry beasts. Hungry, hungry hippos. Okay, Serenity Dassy, that's nice. Penking just passed out. But that's also relatable, you know? You eat some jam-filled buns, you get a little bit of a sugar rush, then a sugar crash. And you end up there like at, 9 AM or something. That's what happens when you eat jam-filled buns for breakfast, I guess. Come on, man, I need food. Get to work. This is not working very well. How many berry fields? Like, are you always busy? Let's study the Lylene. We study the Lylene. This is like David Attenborough stuff now. We study her, and when she's always working, right? She's never idle. She's just hungry as well. Okay, my food pals are a little bit lacking. I was kind of counting on finding a Frostelia Nocta around here though. Didn't have that kind of luck. And I haven't seen Verdash around either. That's another one. Eileen doesn't have like top tier gathering skills. So I guess I'm just kind of not getting as much food as I was hoping for. Maybe I'll have to replace a penking. You didn't have anything special, right? Yeah, we replace a penking with you. Did I get anything else that's super exciting? We did get this one. Oh, come on. This is like the word Lucky Pals, right? They have a special skill that they get. Sometimes you get like Holy Burst or Flame Funnel. Stone Beat, you know, the breeding exclusives. I got Nightmare Ball. Not very good. But it is one way, like before you get those legendary pals, you can get like Meteor Rain. So I got Stone Beat on a lucky Tarantris, I think. So if you do manage to get that, I just assume you should be able to get like Double Blizzard Spike, Absolute Frost, or Meteor Rain on a lucky pal. And then you can start breeding those armies a little bit earlier. I guess you do still want Legend. But if you don't care about Legend that much, I guess you could skip Legend and go like Serenity, Demon God, Musclehead, something. Like, then you can actually start breeding those armies a lot earlier than level 60. So when you get to level 60, you're sort of set and ready. How is this going? Are you actually producing more than pals are eating for the first time? We are catching up now, and we got this Petalia helping along. Can I steal just a little bit, please, for my starving servant? Perfect. Perfect. And there's a fast travel. But I guess it's been more than an hour now. And I'm back exactly where I started, except for I did a completely worthless detour. I guess it wasn't worthless. We ruled some stuff out. We saw some spawns. I've probably forgotten most of them. Like, Lasamut maybe was exciting. There's not a whole lot that I wanted. But we ruled out some spawns and we got all the way over here. So next step should just be here. Then it's gonna be a little bit of base building. But as you can see, that's probably not gonna take a whole lot of time for me to do base building stuff. So after that, we should be able to just start power leveling. Moving the base, getting like a main base set up here. Hopefully a little bit of breeding. But overall my food production seems pretty slow. But with a second base, with 12 more pals working in another base, food production should be fine. So that's it for this part. Thanks for watching.